You didn't come this far just to settle into someone else's comfort zone. You didn't survive what you did just to shrink again. Just to play it safe. Just to trade your voice for approval. Somewhere along the way they taught you to dim yourself. To play small. To be realistic. But being realistic, for you, was a disguise for self-abandonment. And now you're starting to feel it. That quiet tension between what you were taught and what you know you're meant for. You're built for more. Not in a loud, flashy, prove-it-to-the-world kind of way, but in that quiet, bone-deep way. The kind where your soul refuses to stay stagnant. The kind where comfort starts to feel like a cage. You can't fake it anymore. You can't pretend that playing it safe is still satisfying. Not when you've tasted growth. Not when you've seen the truth. Not when you've done the work to meet the real you. And you finally like them. Now your spirit is calling for alignment. In love. In work. In how you talk to yourself when no one's watching. And the old patterns? They won't work here. Settling won't work here. Begging won't work here. Pretending you don't have needs just to keep the peace does not work here. You've outgrown proving. You've outgrown proximity without connection. You've outgrown relationships that require you to shrink to be loved. Because now you see yourself differently. Now you understand. Peace isn't passive. It's something you build. And you can't build it in chaos. You can't build it in spaces that constantly test your worth. This season is about choosing what's real, what's aligned, what's rooted in respect, not convenience. And that means walking away from anything that asks you to negotiate your value. You were built for more depth, more clarity, more fulfillment, more than being liked, tolerated, or almost chosen. This isn't about ego. It's about essence. It's about remembering who you are when no one is clapping, when nothing is guaranteed. When you've let go of the old roles, but haven't yet arrived at what's next. That space in between, it's not failure. It's the cocoon. And when you emerge, you won't just survive. You'll expand. So if something feels off, it is. If something feels forced, it is. And if your spirit is craving more, it's because you were built for it. Not everyone will understand this version of you. They're not supposed to, but you will. And that's what changes everything. Like, share, and subscribe if you know you're not here to settle. You're here to rise. You're here to build. You're here to become.